welcome to LTech Academy. My name is Dominic Lawrence Hena, and today we will be looking at GD300, 301, and we're starting with Corel Draw practicals properly today. So, in this video, I will talk briefly on the general overview of Corel Draw. Now, let's begin with how to run the Corel Draw. It is very important you know how you open your Corel Draw. I will assume you have no file. Let's assume the icon of your Corel Draw is not there on your screen. So it is better this way. It's not always that you see your icon here. So to start with, make sure you just press the start button on your keyboard, and just look at your keyboard. You will see the start button. It has the window icon. Just press it, and from there you can type Corel. And then before you even finish the Corel Draw, you should be able to see all the Corel documents there, be it files or related document. So make sure you are on Corel Draw, and as you can see, I have two Corel documents here, 2019 and 2021. I'll be using 2021, but don't worry, it's regardless of your version, 2017 upward. Earlier I recommended to install 2013 upward to 2021. This tutorial will be based on this package. So just click open, just click the icon to open it. Now the reason why I'll be using 2021 is because most of you eventually will have to move to 2021. So I'm using it so that even before you get there, you'll be familiar with it. 2021, the more latest version is, the more complicated is. So in 2017 you will find a lot easier than in 2021. That is why I'm dealing with 2021, so that you won't be able to be lost. You won't be lost when you are using the 2021 for the first time. Now, just when you click your document Corel Draw, just like I did with my own, allow it to open. Okay, so now welcome to Corel Draw screen. Now this is the welcome screen. First, I will talk about the hints here. This hint is very important as it will help you when, in case, especially for beginners, you might be stuck sometimes. So make sure your hint is always here. It's by the right there. Now this place it has to do with your recent work, this particular place. So all the works that you done recently in Corel Draw, you will see it here. If you've not done anything, this place should be empty, and that is why my own, you are seeing some files that you are not seeing there. So ignore the other aspect for now. So now I will start with how to create the Corel Draw document. Now the first way is by clicking this plus button, that is the new document here, and then the second way is by using the top icon there on the top by the left. You'll see a plus sign. So I'll start, but this normal one is just use this one. We'll be using this one, is more standard. Or if you're not seeing it in your version, you should be able to see the icon at least there. So just click the startup button on the new document button, either up or here. You should see this pop-up windows. So this place is for your name. Give it a name of the file. So I will enter class 1 for today's class, and then this particular is the number of pages for your work. It's not really compulsory that you must enter all the pages, as it can be added manually while your work continues, but you can choose to do it here. It's all the same. Then under it is the color palette. The primary color mode, make sure it's on RGB. You don't need to worry much about that one. And this will be your first assignment. Go and do a research about the two, the CMYK and the RGB. Learn more about them. I'll create another group for submitting assignment. This is so that there won't be confusion between assignment and work lectures for work. Okay, then below the color is where we have the dimensions. So your own may still be on top. It may not be separated like it is in the 2021, but all the same, in your pop-up window you should see all these informations that are here. So under it here is where you select your paper size. So just click on it. If you click on it, you will be able to choose your paper size. So I'll click on it, As you can see, we have various number of pages here, and this as well can be changed anytime while your program is active. So it's not compulsory that it doesn't mean that just because I started work with photo A4 I can't switch it to A3. And the two commonly used size are either A4 or A3. These two are the most common used ones. So I will begin with A4. The next thing is this one allows you to customize the size, especially for those that will be doing banner work. You have to work with fit, so you just select your fit here and then put your sizes there. The next thing is your orientation on top there, and then below it we have the resolution. Make sure it's always above or 300 and above. This will give you quality work, especially for printing. So okay, once you click it, you should see the Corel Draw new screen class. As you can see, it is important. Welcome to the Corel Draw new screen. On top here is your active work. Other work can still be active there, so you switch through them there, and you can even switch back to your welcome screen here and back to your current work here. All right, so I hope I'm not fast. If I'm fast, just indicate. So I'll begin with here. It's the hints. I've already talked a little bit about them. This will help you with tutorials and guides, especially guides, especially when you are stuck, and it's important for beginners. So I will close it for my work, as I prefer not to consume space. For you, I recommend you leave it open. Then if you want, if in case you don't close it there, you can always open it by coming to Windows Dock. You will not see it in 2021 here, but in 2017 downward and 13 you should see something called hints under the dockers there. So you use the dockers here and select the hints to activate it again. For those in 2021, I will show you eventually. I don't think any of you is using it, that's why I'm not bothered today to show you, but I'll eventually show you. I'll go back to today's focus. So on top here is what we have, the menu, what we call the menu bar. So it has a lot of options, more options under them. So and this is just general overview class, so I will not take much time, but I will send another video, and it's part of our paid courses, so just go through it. Not a video with my voice, but it is also the property of LTech Academy, so just go through it. It will cover most of the areas that I'm working so fast and I won't have time to talk about them. So we have the file here. Under them you see we have a lot of options, just such as save, new document, and then close work. Then we have the edit, it's not active because your work is not active. Then we have view, zoom, and everything. Make sure the ruler is always active. It will help you control your work, especially for those that intend to do printing. Then the layout is where you insert new document, rename a page, and switch orientation from landscape to portrait. Then we have objects. You get to use this one as we begin the work. It is very important as well. Then we have effects. You get to know about them. Like I said, this is general overview video. All right, so that is it for the file. Then we have below them, we also have quick access toolbars that most of them will become active depending on the tools that you are using. Okay, then on top here by the left you see the paper size. You can switch to or change pages there as well. I will eventually show us more. Then by the left here is the toolbar here. So we have the move tool. That is the first tool, pick tool. It is very important. I will show you how it is, what it's used for. Let me draw a rectangle. So the pen tool allows you to move it. You see the way I'm moving it from one place to another through the use of the pen tool. Okay, then below it we have shape tools that allows you customize the style of the page. Okay, so we'll learn more about the shape tool later. Then there are always more tools under each of them. Okay, there are always more tools under each of them. We'll get to know more about them in subsequent videos, which I will also be sending probably today in this particular class. So we have the rectangle tool, one of the most commonly used tool, and then we have the eclipse, that is for the cycle, what you probably commonly know it. And then forgive the interruption, sorry about that. So, and we have a lot other tools here. There are a lot of them there. I will like I say, you see, you know more about them in the video I will be sending. That video is based on the Corel 17, so that it will help you know your tools very well. Then by the right is colors. You apply color. Before you apply color, make sure you select the shape or the object, then come and click, that is left click on it, and you'll see the color. The color will apply. It's very simple. It's as simple as that. Select the object and select the color by your right. Now there is what we call outline. That is the color of the line outside the shape. So in Corel 17, you just select colors to this outline by clicking right clicking on the color. But in 2021, when you right click, it gives you more option, and when it gives you the more option, all you need to select is set outline. Let me show us let me change the size of the outline. You change it there on top. Let me change the color again. Pay attention, right click, set outline color. This is for Corel 2021 what. Okay, so I'll select my circle. Let me try giving it a color again. Remember, object first. Let me increase the size a little bit, then color second. Let me come down to red. Okay, so let me try removing. To remove the outline, just go use the box there and set it there. That box with the cross red sign indicates no outline. Okay, so that is for that one. Alright, that is a little about the outline. The next thing I would like us to pay attention to is the color eyedropper. This allows you to copy color from one object. You click on the colors you want to copy, and you move to the object and you click, it will go there. It's as simple as that. You move color, it can be copied from pictures or objects, especially if you see a picture that you are not familiar with the color, you don't know how to get it, you use the eyedropper to copy it. Now the next thing is the color below that you are seeing. These are recent colors that you use in all your work, regardless of which document. So you must frequently use colors. Will always be here. It can be from here to the end. You can see different colors, so you can select colors from there. You navigate. I like this place. This is my favorite because I don't have to go through the stress of looking for color, especially when I mix two colors together. It will come here. So I customize my colors and it will be there, and I will be using it frequently. That is for there. Alright, so that is for that one. Let's get back. Let's get to their work for today. So first I want us to select the okay, let me talk about the pages. Now these pages is your pages of work. Remember, I say you can add it here manually. You don't need to add it at the start. So you use the plus button beside the page there to add other pages. Let me show us. And in your version, it may not exactly look like this, but it will still be in the same location. So just click this plus button you are seeing beside the page there in your version, and it will appear. Okay, you are seeing I have two pages here. Alright, so you can rename your pages by right clicking on them, and you can see there, and you can give it a name. Just give it first for now, and you can duplicate pages there as well. This is very important, especially when you're working with similar documents and you just want to make simple correction. Now these two things here is outlines and fill colors. Let me show you. I'll draw a shape. The reason why the other one is crossed with red is, remember I told us it means no color or no outline. So let me give it a color, and you'll see that it will notice that it will change. So immediately I assign colors to this shape, it changed to black. Let me change the outline so that you see as well. Set outline. Are you seeing them? So this will give you the type of outline. You will know the type of outline and colors that are active on the shape there. Alright, that is for that place. It is very, very important you be aware of that place. Okay, so the zoom tool again. Now this zoom tool is very, very important. Most people will draw their object very big on small size of on this A4 paper. Your work is usually bigger than the A4 just because you want to zoom it. There is no need. You should do your work according to how you want it on the A4. Just use the zoom tool to navigate. So I'll draw a simple shape here, and I'll use the zoom tool to increase the zoom if I want to see everything. this is way better than drawing big object. All right, see, it can always be increased. You increase with right click, and then reduce with right click. It's as simple as that one. When you right click it, reduce zoom. When you click it, increase. Let me go back to the pen tool. Now for our work for today, I want you to select the rectangle tool and draw a rectangle. This is our first work for today. Okay, so when you draw a rectangle, let's give it a black color. It's better that way. Let me go to the top there. Okay, now there is one more tool, that is the text tool. Yes, icon is A. Just click on it. It allows you to write. So just click on the screen empty place. You'll see that it's blinking, telling you that it's ready for input. Just type in what you want and you should be able to see it there, as long as the color is visible there. Remember, use the two boxes below by your right to know which color is there. So when you are using the pen tool, the text tool, you should be able to see these two features there. That is one containing the text font size type, and the other one is the font size. So I will select Arial Black. Just click on drop down arrow there and then select Arial Black. Okay, then the other one is the font size. Increase it to 48, then drag it to the center of the cycle. Now it's not showing because the color of the text is black as well, but you should know that it's there by these icons that are there. So come and select white to give it white color. So write your name and place it there, and then send in the screenshot of your work. Just screenshot it with your camera or phone camera or anything. I will show us eventually how to export work, but for this class, save it do it this way so that I will confirm that you are with me. So once you've saved it, now let me explain the saving. Just click on the file. Remember, the file has the save and the close, and then just click on your save here and it will bring the pop-up. What you did at the beginning was creating the file, but we've not really saved it, so you have to click the save. It will ask for location, so let's go to document and create a folder for our own class. So click on the document by your left, so just Ctrl Shift N or right click new folder, then give it a name. Here I'm using Corel Draw. So now let me explain something. There is what we call versions. If you are working with versions, Corel Draw, you have to be mindful of this one. Sometimes you may be required to save your work to someone using another Corel Draw, and its version may be lower than your own. So you have to save it based on the version of the work you intend to open with later on, especially if you are giving out your work. Like yours now, most of you that are using X17 is 2017. So I will select it and I'll open my folder again and then save it. Remember, they save as class 1. And this information is just telling you that there are some features in 2021 that are not in that 2017. You can ignore it. It won't affect your work. Okay, so your file is saved. From here you can close your work. That is it for today. And one more thing, please, I will be sending a video. Please go through it. It covers some of a lot of that. I haven't been able, what I cover in this particular video may not be everything, so the other video I'll be sending 2 more videos talk about the general overview again, and then the other one is the tool itself. Please go through them. And that will be all for today. Send in your screenshot in the new group that I will be creating. Please, your screenshot should be in the new group that I will be creating called assignment. Send it with your name, full name, please, so that I will be sure to have it. And regarding your ID, I will forward your ID after this class immediately. Keep forgetting it. Okay, that is the last video from me directly for today. Please go through this video. I'm still online. I will be available to take in questions and reply to you. For those that are mostly following later with the class, please remember, when you come online, you indicate your presence that you are online and if you've watched the videos, all of them, please indicate. And please, once you watch it, remember to like and subscribe the page as well. Then also, please, I'm familiar. I know how many people that are viewing the video, so don't even bother about pretending to watch and say nice videos without watching. I will know. Don't do nice video without watching.